when you like your lip a lot, but you got a sandwich and you really want to eat it. Hi everyone, it's Kendall here. I have a haul video for you guys, which is something I never do, as you may have noticed. So this is like, oh my god, Kendall's doing a haul? The main reason why I don't do hauls is simply because I don't shop. I've been known to, but within the last few years, I don't know, I just haven't been buying makeup because it hasn't been exciting me the same way anymore. But luckily all this K-beauty thing is around, so that's like this new regeneration thing that I'm feeling. And one of those things is pony effect. Look at this big ass bag. So in the United States, it's actually quite difficult to get your hands on pony effect stuff. So this past, what was this past Black Friday actually, MemeBox, US MemeBox had this giant box of pony stuff and a bunch of sales with pony stuff. Because I don't shop, when I actually do shop, I go ham. And this is an example of that. First off, we have this, which is the rose gold pony pouch. This is one of the things that came in the set, I know for sure. It's just a rose gold pouch and it's really pretty. I actually needed a new makeup bag. My one that I use for foundations, I keep all my foundations in just one makeup bag, is this trash from Victoria's Secret. Do you see how dirty this is? And I can't get it clean. I've had it since senior year of high school, so like a good 4-ish years. And it's seen better days. So I'm gonna be keeping things more so in this because A, it's really pretty. It's like this metallic rosy gold, more gold than rose, but finish. And it shouldn't, in theory, get as dirty as some of the other things that some of the other makeup pouchy things that I've owned. So anyway, yes, looks like this has the pony effect emblem on it. You open it up, wham bam, you have a mini pouch, detachable. I have all my eyeliners in it. It's really spacious in the bottom. And then up here you have room for travel brushes, and this little flap is, I have no idea what this is for. There's also a little pocket here which I kept some of the pony puffs just as backups for my cushion foundations. Next are the Pony Effect, what are these called? Pony Effect Luminous Boosting Mask Packs, Express Soothing Face Masks. These are just her sheet masks. I, on a different purchase with MemeBox, bought 50 some odd masks anyway. I'm just collecting them, I'm hoarding them, I'm giving away for gifts, for Christmas, stocking stuffers, what have you. This giant Starbucks thing full of sheet masks that I just keep. I've given half of them away, this is what's left. And now we have more to the collection. It's come with 10, I've used one, it was pretty okay. It's pretty standard actually as far as sheet masks go, but I will say cute packaging, look at it, check it. This one I'm not going to spend a lot of time on because I've already shown it to you. I did not purchase this. This was sent to me. It's the one pony effect thing that was sent to me, and I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time talking about it because, like I said, I've already talked about it a bit. But Pony Effect Customizing Lip Palette. It's just a great palette. I can't really say anything about it. For those of you that don't know, here's the lip colors, and then there's like a customizing set up here, and then you mix it in the middle. I will say, it's not the most convenient thing to use, especially if you're not used to mixing your own colors. Me, personally, I do makeup not necessarily to wear it out all the time. I do it because I enjoy it, and I'm usually gonna wash it off before I go out anyway. So I kind of like the arty feel of this. I know it's not necessarily the most practical. It's quite large to carry with you if you're not freelancing or if you're not a makeup artist. I wish I had this back when I used to freelance. That would have been dope, but I have it now and it's all for me. I don't use it on nobody. So I bought 2 primers just because I feel like I should prime. I've never found that primers really work that well on me, and I've kind of stand by that statement even now after I've used both of these. I've never had any primer that works, so I don't think it's strange that these don't. There's something about primers that get stuck in my nose, like on the side of my nose, and they make my foundation gunk up, and I'm just like, I would have been better just using moisturizer and just putting my foundation on. But anyway, this is the Ultimate Prep Primer. I hear it's really good for people that have like large pores or like crater acne marks. I don't really have that problem, so I feel like it just makes another layer on my skin and then just makes my foundation look a little cakey. Not a huge fan of this, but I will keep trying it. If it doesn't work for me, I'll just give it to somebody. The other one I thought I'd have a little bit more luck with, but I was wrong because this does absolutely nothing in my opinion. This is the Pony Effect Radiance Glow Hydrating Starter. It's more of a cream one. And it doesn't feel like it has silicone in it, or what is that called? Is it silicone or titties, right? I didn't find that this did anything. I could have just skipped this step. This is just an extra step so far. It's supposed to give you a glow under your foundation, but I actually found that it was making my foundation like gunk up on the side of my nose. I actually put this on this morning, put my foundation on, and just as I was doing other things, I noticed my nose starting to flake off right here, and I was like, no, so I had to take my foundation off, put it back on, and put the exact same foundation on, and I didn't have that problem, so I knew it was this. So I'm not too keen on that. Again, it could be that I'm using it wrong, but in the next few uses, if I don't figure out what I'm doing, it's going to somebody else, because I don't know how to use it. Okay, on a more positive note, this is the Pony Effect Mattifying Blur Powder. I love this. I've been looking for a new powder. I had been using one like random one, I want to say from the Face Shop, or I think it was the Face Shop, and it just left me looking really chalky and really ashy and dry, but I used it because it was the only like translucent powder I had, and I just didn't feel like going out to get another one. But this came in the set. This one is, first of all, really cute, as all of Pony Effect stuff is. Pony be in it with the packaging. But it comes with a puff. My puff is disgustingly dirty because I put it over like brown foundation. My bad. Anyway, but it comes with a puff, a little mirror at the top, and at the bottom is like a mesh with all your translucent powder. And I find that it doesn't like cake up on me the way the other ones do, and it doesn't give me that terrible like gray cast that other ones have given me before. I haven't used it in flash photography, so I don't know how that would work. But as of right now, you're looking smooth. Can I tongue pop? No, still can't tongue pop. Oh! Girl! Okay, I got 3 of these like Stay Put eye sticks. They're like a cream eyeshadow. I have one in Ducky, Vixen, and Deep Focus. Of all of these, I would say Deep Focus is the one that I dislike the most, because not for any reason other than it just tonally it looks strange on me. It's quite like a greeny, browny gray that looked like it would be really good like shadow color, like a very natural shadow color on people with fair skin, particularly Asian skin. It looks very awkward on me. I'm gonna still like fiddle with it, but I'm not feeling that one. The other 2 are so pretty. Vixen in particular, I like to just use all over my eyes. It's like a really simple like one shadow look. This is the Longwear Precision eyeliner. I don't know why that was so hard for me to like mouth out. I don't really have a lot to say about this. It's just a eyeliner. So far it's not terrible. It's not great either. It's an eyeliner. I haven't found that it's really smudged on me really bad, but I don't have them oiliest eyelids either, so that could be why. I'll keep testing out and let you guys know at some point. I think it was supposed to say sharpening, but it says sharpening brow definer, whatever. This is dope! This reminds me a lot of just like any of the like very thin eyebrow pencils. And this probably wouldn't bother anybody else, but it just bothers me because I'm very anal about packaging in particular. It's that this is super flimsy feeling to me. Granted, it's an eyebrow pencil. You don't want something that feels like a brick as you're trying to like draw on your eyebrows, but there's something about it's not what I would consider drugstore price. Generally, the lipsticks are top notch. Like those are crazy. The packaging is really well made. The product itself is very well made, but these like eye things tend to be quite flimsy. This is the Intense Eye Tint in Fix You. This is the color that I was wearing on my lid in my last video. Liquid cream eyeshadow, and it's really good for if you want to do like more dramatic looks. It's a lot easier to do like a cut crease. This is dope. The color's so pretty. Next we have a highlighter. This is the Mirage highlighter in Lucid Dream. It's really pretty, but I don't think it's for my skin tone. So I found that I don't really love this by itself. It's quite cool and very, very light, and it can come off a little ashy actually on my skin. But I used it over like a very warm gold one today, and girl. So yeah, I'm liking it. At first I was kind of like, what am I gonna do with this? I guess this is going to somebody else too. This is her Mega Curling Mascara. It's trash. The wand is like one of those comb things, and they actually poke you in the eye, and it's not comfortable. The mascara itself is kind of trash. It doesn't do anything. It just makes my eyelashes darker, which I guess would be cool for people that don't really want if you want a natural eyelash. But who wants a natural eyelash? Like, very rarely have I met a person that says, I just want my eyelashes to look as average as possible. Last three things are lip products, and I've just found that that is where her strong point really is. Not so much in this lip tint though, but I mean more of her like full color products. This is her ink lip stain in Wise. I don't know if it's like I got a dud one, but this is like nothing comes out, or I have to press it hard as hell to get it to come out. I don't know if it's because I just haven't like warmed it up or something. Hopefully it didn't like dry up in transit, but I've only used it like once or twice, and it's already like kind of dry, or I have to really work at it to come out. So I don't know if that's normal, but that's what mine's doing. The Stayfit matte lip color in #OnPoint. This color is really pretty. I wore it in my Q&A video and I got some questions on it. The thing is, in that video it came off way brighter than it actually is. It's quite dark actually. Not dark per se, but it's more understated than it actually came off on screen. It's so interesting. It's like a pink coral, but it's a little darker than those type colors tend to be. I really like this formula. It doesn't hurt, you know, the way it will just, especially now in winter, my lips look like little dried up areolas, and I'm not trying to have my lips look even more shriveled up and sad with a matte lipstick. But these are actually, I wouldn't call them moisturizing, but they're not uncomfortable. Last in this like pile of makeup is the favorite fluid lip tint, and this is in Romantic Breath. This I've been wearing more than the other ones because it's just a very natural looking tint. So I just like this. It's very like natural and it's not overwhelming. I think a lot of lip colors could use it because it's so sheer. The packaging, again, nice and solid quality. So last but not least, so this is the pony brush set, the entire brush set. Like the main brush is not, I don't have any of her travel brushes because I feel I don't go nowhere. This was like a random flash sale on the website. Got it for over 50% off, so I was like, that's worth it. I kind of wanted these brushes anyway. I needed some new brushes. I wanted some quality ones. This metal frame was really cool to get because I probably wouldn't have bought it by itself if it didn't come in the set, to be honest, because I'm kind of like, this is $30 by itself. It's quite $30, $35, something like that. It's quite expensive, but you can tell this is hefty and this is heavy duty, and it's meant to be more of like a display case for your brushes and, you know, on your dresser and what have you. But more importantly than that, to be honest, I want it so I can hang my brushes upside down while they dry. This is really important for brushes, so when you wash your brushes, if you keep them like upright, so like this, all that water gets inside the ferrule and it screws up your brushes, and then your brushes fall apart and your ferrule comes off, and then you just be mad because you spent all this money on brushes and now they're falling apart. With this, I can hang them upside down and let them dry. I can do a whole video like more going in depth on her brushes, but they're, you know, if you guys want, but I won't bore you with it. I will say, of my favorites, I will say that I really like this big ass powder brush. I used the foundation brush for the first time today, and I don't typically like paddle style foundation brushes, but this is amazing. I did my foundation in like 5 seconds and that never happened, so I was like, oh, I take it back. I was just using the wrong ones. It wasn't streaky, it didn't leave weird patches in random places. Granted, I think I was very well exfoliated today, but still. I like the blending brushes. I like this weird one back here, is kind of large. I like to use this for a highlighter brush. Put it in front of my face, there you go. It's kind of egg shaped. all in all, I think this purchase was worth it. I haven't really used any of my other brushes since I bought it. So that is everything. Not even ashamed. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like hauls, I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm gonna have them more often, because that involves me buying stuff, which involves having money, which involves me not having things to save for. Wanted to show all these products to you, so if I do any videos in the future and you're like, where did all this pony stuff come from? This is where it came from. What was I gonna say? Oh, wait, I forgot. I got this dirty sponge. This is that Pebble thingy. Quick review. I'm not a fan of it. I've used it 2-3 times. I feel like I'm punching myself in the face. Whether it's wet or dry, it stays quite stiff. I prefer my Real Techniques one over this. But it does soak up foundation quite well, so if I over apply, it's kind of nice to just lay this on my face more so than applying it. But yeah, this is not my favorite. It is dirty. I am sorry. I forgot that I had it. Yes, now that's everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.